Hello, I'm Arnold Naidu in Washington. The main story is brought to you by Al Jazeera. Ash from an Icelandic volcano continues to keep flights grounded and millions of passengers stranded across Europe and around the globe. The World Health Organization is now warning the fine volcanic ash could harm people with breathing problems as it falls to Earth.
This cloud of very fine particles were to go to ground level, then we could be issue warnings. They would be the kinds of normal warnings that we do for air quality problems, and like staying indoors or not doing extraneous exercise, especially for people who have respiratory diseases or heart disease.
The US government has charged the investment bank Goldman Sachs, which during the recession was bailed out to the tune of $10 billion in taxpayer money, with fraud. Markets in the US fell sharply with the announcement. Goldman Sachs and one of its vice presidents are accused of misleading investors when selling mortgage securities back in 2007. Investors lost more than $1 billion. Al Jazeera's Kath Turner is in New York with more.
The lawsuit will either go to trial here in Manhattan or be settled out of court, with Goldman Sachs forced to pay significant fines. The latter is more likely. But until then, with economic and political pundits watching closely, this case could signal the end of what many see as greed-driven and unacceptable behaviour by the big banks.
The death toll from China's earthquake has risen to more than 1,100, but hundreds more remain missing. The government has sent in troops and equipment to the remote and mountainous Qinghai province, but as Melissa Chan reports, it is the influential Buddhist monks who the residents trust with their lives and their dead.
They are the spiritual leaders whom people in this area go to for help, but now it's they who need the most support. Monasteries dot the landscape in this remote part of China. Monks take up a big part of the population here.
The bodies of the monks have been put in this tent here. Medical staff would like to remove them, but survivors insist on waiting for the living Buddha on his way now to read scripture for the dead.
Melissa Chan reporting there. Don't forget you can keep up to date with all the news on our website, and you'll find that at aljazeera.net/English.